you know, 20 people coming over.
And don't wait till the last minute either. I know a lot of times we're like, oh, we got the big game this weekend, and we're gonna be what am I gonna? I'm gonna run to the grocery store and try to grab something. It doesn't turn out very good. Think ahead. This is your opportunity to think ahead right now. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, though. I know from the very beginning. This is the moment. You guys have been jumping online. You've been ordering yours. This is it. Take a look. This is 4 pounds of the baby back ribs in the barbecue sauce. You're getting two 2-pound racks, and you can't get anything like this at a grocery store, at a market. You just can't.
Absolutely not.
Remember, this is award-winning competition style. Look at this. We're gonna be cutting right into this. $79.95. It's on free shipping and handling right now. Auto ship available. Look how it just breaks open. I think the one thing, Carrie, and let's address this right at the top.
Yeah.
When people see this, they go, I don't know if I can cook ribs. I don't know how to cook ribs. First of all the hard work is done.
That's right.
It's slow and low cooking. What would we do? How would I cook this? What do you think? Put it in the oven, slow and low, heat it up? What would be the best way to cook this?
So probably oven. You can also pop this on your grill. So there's just a few different ways, you know, and it all depends on what you want to do. But I will say it's easy. The instructions are on the bag when you get it.
Oh, great.
So it makes it, you can pick, and we'll give you a few different options. This is where I get nice and dirty for you guys, because I want you to really imagine yourself getting in there and eating these. You see all of the pink kind of coloration there? That is the smoke. So you cannot duplicate that smoke. You cannot duplicate that flavor. Again, we were talking about this with the burnt ends. This is a low and slow cooking with the baby back ribs that takes 10, 12 hours or more. And it's really looking at it to make sure it's getting to the right point. They want to actually look also at the pull. So when I get in here, you want it to have like a little bit of give. You don't want it just to totally fall apart. You want it to be not too tight, not too loose, right? So this is actually at that perfect space and place where I've pulled it apart, and you could see just all of the meat.
And this is how you eat it, Carrie. This is part of the fun.
This is part of the fun.
Part of everybody sitting around. Maybe you got some wet napkins and wet towel, whatever. But you just get your hands dirty. You rip it apart with your hands. Everybody is eating around the table, having a great time, and it is high quality, delicious. This is delicious, high quality, award-winning barbecue sauce, award-winning killer grillers that you're getting today delivered right to your front doorstep. And you know, this is something that a lot of us would eat more often, but we can't, I can't make it at home. Right. Grocery store is not that good. If you ever try to get one of these at the grocery store, it is dried out.
Do not do that.
Right?
Oh, yes. It is, and so what's happening in the grocery stores, yes, dried out is exactly right. They have never been potentially cooked in the sauce. They were actually just sauced before they were packaged. And then they're not low and slow cooked a lot of the time. So what happens is, because they're just trying to factory get them out the door, they cook them very quickly and pop them out. What does that mean? Chewy, chewy, chewy. Chewy, right?
That's
Tough,
right.
Chewy, not a lot of flavor. So then, okay, you got it for 15, 20 bucks or whatever because it was on sale. And then if it's not on sale, it's 30 bucks to 40 bucks now.
Yeah, you're like, why is no one eating the ribs?
And all you got was maybe a rack. I don't even feel like the racks are even this size. So I feel like the size that we're getting here is even better, because again, remember, we're sourcing the most high quality meats for you. So we're making sure that it is high quality to begin with. We are actually taking that silver skin off the back, which is also important.
Right.
That is something that's forgotten on a lot of grocery store brands as well. They just leave that on there. So you ever bite into it and it's like you can't, like, it's like this weird skin, weird looking.
That's what that is.
Yeah, so that's taken off for you here with us. But notice, so like I can take this rack, I can do this, so we know that it's in a good place because it's not completely falling apart. But the moment that I actually get in there and I just give a little bit of pressure, it just comes right apart for us.
Tell us about the flavors. There's 2 flavors to choose from, right?
So correct, right? Are we doing this? Is it the savory?
Yeah.
Tangy?
Yes, you're right. Tangy barbecue, and then you've got sweet honey.
Sweet honey.
Yeah.
So much like the wings, are you more of a tangy tang? And understand something, our tangy, because I think a lot of times when people hear either spicy or tangy, they go, ooh, is that too spicy? It never is. It's never too much. It's just a flavor. So it's giving you a pop of flavor, but it's not going to be like, oh, that's spicy, my mouth's burning. Nothing like that. So you have your tangy is going to be our typical signature sauce that we do. And then the sweet honey is going to be kind of how we were saying with with the wings. It just gives you like that nice smoky honey flavor.
Can you believe, look, $79.95. You're saving $20 right now. We took $20 off. We are celebrating barbecue month, barbecue season, going into spring and summer. $79.95, free shipping and handling. You have an opportunity to lock it in on auto ship. Wouldn't you love to serve this to your friends, your families, your neighbor, the cousins, mom and dad, aunt and uncle, at that special party, at that pool party, at that backyard party, or maybe you come home and the whole family's been out all day and you've been out at the baseball game and you come home and you have this for dinner just by heating it up. That's all you have to do, heat and eat.
That's right.
And this is competition style, award-winning barbecue from Killer Grillers. It is delicious, it is juicy, there's so much depth of flavor in this that everyone in the family will love it. At $79.95, you have 2 flavors to choose from. Remember, it's 4 pounds, you're getting 2 2-pound racks. And this has gotten, I think ribs have gotten to a place where, because they've gotten so expensive and you can only really get good ribs at like a high-end restaurant, it's become like this luxury item that we don't get to enjoy that often. This is a way for you to enjoy it more often.
For sure. And you know, I think it always was kind of a special night out, right? Like, you want to get some ribs? Like, yeah. And you knew you were not going to wear your white shirt or anything that you wanted to get sauce on it because it's going to get messy. And that's the part we enjoy, right? That it's super fun. But also, you're right, it's gotten really expensive. If you go most places, I mean, I think that the ribs are now in the upwards of like, you know, $26 to $35 a plate, if not more, depends on where you go. And so being able to actually get ribs that are competition style, high quality, again, you're getting off that silver backing there that's coming off. You're getting, the sauce is already on it and already in it. You're getting that low and slow cooking method that's giving you, again, that infused flavors and that really, really tender meat, because I can't say that enough. This is not chewy. This is not going to be unflavorful or just like feeling like the sauce is separated from the meat. This infusion is for real. This is because they have been smoking and they have been cooking for that 10 to 12 hours. It's necessary. It's necessary, and I think even when we're getting out, I'm gonna grab this guy over here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Even when you're getting out your grills and everything, the thought of having to really, you know, if you cook ribs before, you know it is a babysitting process. You're checking it, you're resaucing it, you're turning it, you're moving it. Okay, the heat's over here. Okay, let's make sure we got the smoker going. Oh no, it's raining. Is it affecting the smoke? I mean, there's like all these things that we have to watch out for when we're barbecuing, and it becomes very involved.
It does, it's right. So all the hard work is done for you. You just get to enjoy the flavors and the textures, the taste. At $79.95, stay with us here. We have less than 10 minutes to go here. I want to make sure that you are getting your order in, whether it's the single ship, whether it's the auto ship, whether it's the Sweet Honey or the Tangy Barbecue. I will give you a heads up. The Sweet Honey is out in the lead. Sweet Honey is selling best right now. If you've got your eye on that, there's only 100 remaining in the Sweet Honey in the single ship. That is $79.95. In the auto ship, there's only 70 remaining. We can only guarantee 70 of you will be able to lock it in on auto ship. And now if you're joining us for the first time, auto ship means you can set how often we ship it to you, 60 days, 120 days, 180 days. You can change that if you want. You can even drop out of the auto ship if you want. But if you miss that 70, which is all we have left, you can't get back in the auto ship, right? And that's just something you're gonna click on hsn.com at 086-368. You'll see the option, click on auto ship, you lock in the price, and we deliver it to your front doorstep here. $79.95 for 2 big racks of ribs. They're competition style. I mean, that's what we do here at HSN. We find brands, we find people who specialize in something, right? Who really specialize in cooking this barbecue. We bring them here to HSN, and then we can bring it to you, and you are getting as if you went to a competition and tasted it. And here's the thing I know about competition barbecue. If you've ever been to a competition and gone and tasted the barbecue, you already know about competition barbecue. It has to be so dialed in. It has to be so right to enter a competition. I'm going to show you a picture here of them at the competition, right? It can't be something that, oh, it's over-sauced, it's over-spiced, all I tasted was this. No, it's got to be perfectly balanced, it's got to be perfectly dialed in, it's got to be savory, maybe a little sweet, and it's got to be unique, one of a kind. And that's what you get with Killer Grill. That's why when I say competition style, that's what I mean, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. And look, you guys saw me just take that bone and just push that meat meat off. So this was all the meat that we had on that, just that one. And I also was laughing while you were talking because I pulled the edge off and here was all the burnt ends, okay? So like the burnt ends we were talking about a little bit.
Right.
So we had some little ends. But here's what's nice is that this is end-to-end eating. So if I am looking at one of our racks, we're not gonna give you a rack, even when you get all the way to the absolute end of this rack, this is end-to-end eating. We're not giving you anything that's not edible on here. So you are just gonna go to town, go all the way down to those bones, and you've got all the absolute delicious, best high quality meat with our proprietary barbecue seasoning from Killer Grillers. And then we are going to low and slow cook it for you to, again, infuse those flavors right into that meat. Give you the sauce on top of it. By the way, let me see if I can wipe my, you guys, I always get so dirty when I do this. But
that's part of the fun of it.
I always have to get in there for you.
Get your hands in there. Just
tear
it apart with your hands. Oh yeah, great. Show us what it's gonna look like when it comes to it.
So this is how it's coming. So your 2 racks are coming bagged up for you. This is a freezer safe bag, so you can just pop this right into the freezer. Instructions are right here, so it's gonna give you the options of how to heat it up and how to store it. But what I love is that inside this bag is already the sauce. So when you open this, cut down the side of the bag and really push out all the sauce, put it in a little cup, because after you've heated up the wing, if you wanna come back and re-sauce it a little bit on the top.
Yes, you've got a little extra.
Highly recommend. So don't throw your bag out is what I'm trying to say.
Listen, when we think about barbecue, when we think about ribs, we think about everyone gathering around, everyone getting their fingers dirty, right? It's something that we want to do. We have these memories of doing it maybe once or twice a year, and that was it because it was so expensive, because it's hard to get quality. But one of the reasons you shop with us is because we're able to bring you these items on auto ship. Your single ship is on free shipping and handling, so you're saving there. We've dropped the price, I think $20 on these already, so you're saving on that as well, and you're getting competition style out of Memphis, Tennessee. You're getting award-winning barbecue for you and the family to enjoy that warmer weather, to be outside, or maybe just a Tuesday night with you and the kids, and you want some quality protein. I know you hear a lot about get your protein, but protein can be very dry. It is hard to cook pork. It's hard to cook chicken. Look at what you are getting. Look at all of the meat. That's the other thing. Look how packed it is. Look how much meat you're getting there, how much quality, high quality protein you're getting at $79.95. Your flexible payment today is only $26.65. The shipping and handling is free today. Get it home and have it ready. You know, we mentioned earlier, don't wait till the last minute when you're like, oh, this weekend is Father's Day. Oh, this weekend is 4th of July. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna rush out and try to buy something. Go ahead and order this, put it on auto ship.
That's right.
Be ready.
Just have it in the freezer. This is my savior so many times. I have some ribs in my freezer. I mean, I have ribs, I have 2 bags of pork left, and I think I have 2 bags of chicken left. And, you know, and that's great because if I come home and I go, shoot, what am I gonna make today? And I go, oh, I'll just pull out, you know, some Killer Grillers. And that's how easy it can be for you. So if you're just like, again, a household of 1 or 2, then this is great. Pull out what you need as you need it. If you wanna get the full rack, but maybe you don't, you know, just 1 rack can feed 2 people for a couple meals. I mean, so me and my husband can actually, it depends on how hungry you are, but if you do some sides with it, some mac and cheese, some beans, something like that, or a potato or something, you can literally make a rack last for 4 servings without issue. They are so meaty, they are so delicious, they are so filling. This was only like not even half a rack that I cut up and put on this big, this is a big platter plate. So putting that there, what I love about baby backs is they are really meaty, they are really delicious. So it's not like, you know, some of the other ribs that are, you know, your spare ribs, which are a little less meaty. So I love that these have like a ton of meat on it. They're really filling. And again, this is giving you, when you look closely, and I've been showing you, when you see kind of those pink pieces and you go, is it not cooked? Like, what is it? So sometimes people wonder, like, oh, is it raw?
Sure.
That's not what that is. That is, and it shows really well here, so I'll pull this guy up. That's the smoke ring. So that is so that you can only get the smoke ring by smoking a meat. So if you have a meat, it doesn't have that edge going around it like that. That means it was not smoked. It was cooked some other way. So knowing that it's smoked means, again, that low and slow temperature, which is going to lock in all the juices, lock in all those flavors. And then when you heat it up and you're ready to eat it, it's just going to make that explosion like you were experiencing.
Oh, so good. And listen, these little plates that we're making right here, just putting, like these plates of just, you know, half the, that is $25 to $30 at your local restaurant. And it's getting more and more expensive, right? And it is. We know that stuff is very expensive to get quality meat, to get quality cooking, to get that slow and low. And what we're offering you today is that we'll deliver it to your front doorstep. All the hard work is done. The slow and low, the sauce is just right. The smoke is just right. We're gonna deliver